Hello, hello. But hello, I hope you all are having a good day. We are going to be watching the Indie Game Awards, and it's to celebrate indie games since the Game Awards decided that most indie games don't exist. We've got 14 seconds. Let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it! Okay. Look at all the indies. I like the purple and gold. It's pretty.
Friends and family, welcome to the Indie Game Awards. My name is Mike Towndrow.
And I'm Kyle
Woot!
Stevenson. We are a couple of folks behind 6-1 Indie, a collective focus on shining the spotlight on the indies through showcases and now the Indie Game Awards.
Nice.
What is an indie game? That's been the big question everyone's been asking since the award season last year. Is it about the money behind the game or some of the publishing that's going on? Is it having the independent freedom to execute your creative vision?
That's an
Maybe
interesting
it's that
question.
scrappy spirit we all have, like when you film an award ceremony in a beautiful studio and then the footage has a ton of technical issues, so you film your bits the week before the awards at home. Don't worry,
Nice.
next year will look a lot better. However you define indie, tonight it means community. Tonight is about the people who are pushing this industry forward. We're excited to have you here as we all kick off something that will hopefully outlive us all.
The IGAs
Nice.
represent a future where indie professionals work harmoniously together, a future that leads towards the definitive annual celebration of the indie scene. It's bigger than 6-1 Indie or any individual organization alone. Showcases such as Women-Led Games, Latin American Game Showcase, Wholesome Games, and Games for Games have all been an integral part of making tonight a reality, along
That's
with
cool.
journalists, content creators, institutes, and more who hold a passion for indies.
We also want to take a moment to give a special thanks to the sponsors who aligned with our goals and came in at the very last second to support this future that we're building towards. Pocket Pair, Very Okay Vinyl, V Publishing, and the Powell Group.
We also want to give a special shout out to our friends at Playcrafting in Brookland, who are currently hosting the official viewing party in New York City.
Now, in case you missed it, the IGAs
I
are
wish I
solely
could
an
have
awards
gone.
ceremony recognizing the achievements of the developers and their games throughout the past year. There are no new game announcements tonight. 6-1 Indie put out
That's
two
fine.
banger showcases earlier in the year, and our friends at Women-Led Games, Latin American Games Showcase, Wholesome Games, and Day of the Devs put out outstanding shows last
Yep.
week. So if you missed them, we encourage you to go back and check them out after tonight's show. So before we get into the awards, here is a brief rundown on how the nominees were selected.
All of our nominees have either launched or released in 1.0 between November 1st, 2023 and November 1st, 2024. To
Okay.
ensure a diverse selection of indie games across all categories, each game can be nominated for only one general category. This rule does not apply to the community management, industry impact, and game of the year categories.
Okay.
For a detailed rundown of eligibility and how our nominees were selected, head to the link at the bottom of the screen.
And remember, tonight is a celebration. There's a reason you're not going to hear the word winner tossed around tonight. If
Okay.
your favorite game doesn't receive an award or wasn't nominated, that's okay. There were a lot of games out there. We encourage you to champion all of them in a positive light and continue supporting the developers.
A great way to
I like
start
this
is head
so
to
far.
the official IGAs Steam event, where you can find all of tonight's nominees, presenters, partners, and so many more indies from this past year.
And with that, it's time for us to get the hell out of the devs' way and start the evening.
Our
Let's
first
do it.
presenters launched their debut game last year and gave everyone a little case of sea madness.
Ooh. Black Salt Games. It is a very wholesome
Hi, we're
vibe.
Black Salt Games, developers of Dredge. Our first award celebrates a handful of the games that introduced a new generation of voices to the indie scene.
Stepping into game development full-time requires not just creativity, but immense courage and dedication. Taking
Okay.
that leap is daunting, especially in the current state of the industry.
Here are the nominees for debut game.
All right, let's see.
Arranger by Furniture and Mattress LLC.
Oh, that looks really cute. It's like a little puzzle game.
Little Guardsman by Hilltop Games.
Okay, anything with food is always a win for me. Oh my god.
Little Kitty Big City by
Kitty!
Studio.
It's so cute! Look at the kitty! Oh, look at that little blurb. I don't even know what it is, but I want to pet the blob.
Magic by Hammer95.
Oh my. We go from all these cozy, cute games to this, just violence.
Weapons by No Name Studios.
Well, that's pretty. That's a really interesting, like, art design.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Little Kitty, Big City.
Yay,
by Double
kitties!
Studios.
Kitties win!
A studio that set a high standard right from the start. That's a high bar. Thank you guys. I'm Matt Wood. I'm the creator of Double Dagger Studio. We created Little Kitty Big City.
Ah!
And, oh guys.
Look at all the kitties!
And I and everyone on the team are so honored to be receiving this award. We're so excited. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Thank you so much for recognizing Little Kitty. Little Kitty began as a project between myself and my kids, just to teach them how to program.
How am I supposed to pay
And,
attention with all the kitties?
It blossomed from there to what you guys see today. I've worked on a lot of games, but this is the first game that I've worked on where people regularly send me messages
Kitty
telling
and
me
Box!
how much the game has positively impacted their life or
Hello,
made
Box
things better
Kitty.
for them, and that just means so much to me.
Oh, meow!
Guys,
Oh my gosh, look at the kitties!
set out to create something that would bring people joy, would create connections, would allow people to just relax and de-stress.
This is chaotic and
It's
cute,
really
and I
touching
love it.
And amazing to know that this has helped people and that we've reached our goal.
That's sweet.
I want to thank my 3 kids and my
Aw.
wonderful wife, because without any of them, none of this would have been possible. I want to thank my amazing team, Micah, Pip, Mike, Steve, Val, Corey, Kane, Daphne, Juliana.
Where'd the
Alexander,
kitties come from?
Joseph, Shan, Riley, Oscar, Gemma, Lucy, Zimaraski, Laidlaw, Nicholas, Tom, Arsenio, and everyone else that ever made the game what it is today.
Aw.
I want to thank Wholesome Games because without them, the game wouldn't have had its first initial jettison into the
Oh my
public eye.
goodness.
I want to thank all the wonderful people at Nintendo and Microsoft. I want to thank our Discord and Reddit moderators, 22nd Century Toys, A Shell in the Pit, Local Heroes, and all our hardworking localizers.
I love all the
Iowa
edits
Gamer,
because of the
Hot
cats.
Gamer for everything, but most of all, just for being wonderful people. All of our playtesters, and thank you to the fans for following Kitty's progress and all the encouragement and support. It means so much to us. But most of all, I want to thank the cats.
Yes,
who
thank
make
the
our lives
kitties.
better every day. Go hug your kitties.
Oh, I don't have
Thank
a
you,
kitty to
everyone.
hug. I want to see the unedited version with just the cats being chaotic. Oh my gosh, I love that. That was such a fun way to give
Games
your
are meant to be played by
speech.
everyone, so please welcome one of the fantastic folks
Okay,
who's actively
accessibility.
working towards making that the standard for our industry.
Oh, look.
Hi, my name's Jarbs, and I'm a community manager at Raw Fury. But when I'm not doing that, you can find me consulting on accessibility in our industry, both in the games we make and behind the scenes. Making our industry more accessible for neurodiverse and disabled developers and players is the thing that I am most passionate about. So it was
Yes.
a genuine honor when I was asked to present this year's Notable Achievement in Accessibility Award. As you'll see through tonight's ceremony, gaming has the power to bring people together, to tell stories and create entire worlds. But that's most impactful when everybody can experience it. Our next
I
category
love their
honors the
hair.
developers who have made accessibility a priority, ensuring their game is playable to everybody regardless of ability. These developers have shown exceptional thought, empathy, and a deep understanding of the diverse needs of the gaming community as a whole. Here are the nominees for Notable Achievement in Accessibility.
All right,
Another
let's go.
Crab's Treasure by Aggro Crab.
It's so bright and pretty.
Elsie by Night Shift Games.
Ooh. Okay, this looks cute.
Periphery Synthetic by Shift Back Tick.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's beautiful. Look at all the colors.
Pine Hearts by Hyperluminal Games.
It's a nugget. Look at the nuggets. Nuggets with hats. Nuggets
Team
fishing.
Wild Heist 2 by Thunderfall Development.
Ooh. Very action-y. Robots.
A mountain climbing adventure by Jasper Operol and Indiana Jonas.
I love the way that they move. It's so weird.
And the Indie Game Award goes to
Drum roll.
Another Crab's Treasure by Aggro Crab.
Yay! I love that name, Aggro Crab.
If you're seeing this, it means we won. So thank you so much. Oh
Yay!
my God, thank you to the IGA. This is such an incredible honor to receive the inaugural IGA in such an important category, which is achievement and accessibility.
Congrats!
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm the studio head at AgroCrab. And for us,
Hi, Nick.
when designing Another Crab's Treasure, accessibility was always something we had in mind. You know, this game is inspired by a genre and a type of game that is notorious for its difficulty.
Does it
And
really?
even sometimes its crypticness and unapproachability by design, right? But, you know, for us, that's where we said, this is an opportunity to
Yes.
introduce
Very
new
good job,
players
Nick.
to this type of game that we love so much. So when designing Another
Yes,
Crab's
you have,
Treasure,
Ronnie.
every step of the way, we designed it with the intent of letting anyone play it.
I love
And
that.
to me, accessibility just means, you know, how can we get as many people as possible to enjoy this game we made? Why would you
love
want
it.
anything else as a game developer? So thank you so much. But hey, we know why we really won. We gave Phil a gun. And the gun lets you kill any enemy in one hit. And you can enable the gun in the accessibility menu.
Not
you can play
crab
with
with
the
a gun.
And that's the game. Yeah, I mean,
I want to play now.
it was a good idea, and I appreciate the accessibility advocates that we were talking to at the time. Thank you all.
Crab
for
with a gun. I must
co-signing
play
this
now.
idea and not making me feel like an asshole for doing it. And you know, I think what this speaks to is really just the idea that accessibility should be fun. It shouldn't just be an afterthought. It can be something that is fun in and of itself, because that's, again, what games are all about.
Distracted by the crab with the gun.
Thank you to my co-founder Kaylin and everyone on our team who just did an amazing job making such a big and impressive game at the small indie studio that we have. I want to thank our partners who helped us do the incredible feat of self-publishing an indie game. So Kowloon Knights, Pop Agenda, Play Everywhere, Local Heroes, Locket QA. Thank you guys. I want to shout out and thank everyone else in this category. All your achievements are pushing the medium forward and helping accessibility as a whole. Thank you. I want to thank my mom and dad and everyone on the team's moms and dads and your mom and dad and you, the gamer, for spending $30 and getting Dark Bob Souls pants in return. Thank you.
What? Yo, I want to see the gun mode. Look at the crowds
I know
attacking.
my hair's a different color. Someone let Petey loose with the crayons. Anyway,
I love the
whilst we're on
color.
the subject of accessibility, it's my pleasure to introduce to you an individual who's building a new discovery platform that's focused entirely on gamers with disabilities. To tell us more about it, please welcome Arman Nabari.
How do you know if you can play a game? That's the question that started this whole project. Currently, it's really hard for gamers with disabilities to find games that support their needs. It ultimately comes down to a lot of manual research, and that's hours upon hours of trying to use search engines, looking at different reviews to discern whether or not a game supports someone's needs. And sometimes for certain needs, like content triggers or different forms of accessibility, you really don't know unless you're also willing to potentially get spoiled for a game's story.
Yep.
So we wanted to make a spoiler-free, easy, accessible, fast way to find out, does a game meet my accessibility needs?
Okay, that's
My name is
cool.
Arman Nobari. I founded a studio called Good Trouble, and we're making a new way to discover accessible games called Able to Play. Able to Play
Nice.
is a website where gamers can discover games based on their personal accessibility needs. It's super easy to find a game on Able to Play. You add your needs and preferences to your accessibility profile. It's completely private and secure. And then when you browse games, you'll get a personalized accessibility score on every game that shows you exactly how well it meets your specific needs and preferences. We make it really, really easy to just browse and immediately see how well a game supports
Okay,
your
this
needs.
is really cool.
Click into it, get all the details, you get a summary. It's really, really easy to use. It's completely free, and it's completely private and encrypted. This project was inspired from a chapter earlier in life. I was in the hospital going through chemotherapy, fighting, and eventually beat cancer. And games are what got me through that experience. You know, I would escape to whole other worlds going through chemo. But for friends in the hospital that I was meeting, they couldn't jump in and play games like I could due to various accessibility challenges. That experience really stuck with me over the years. And at a certain point, I just said, you know, there has to be a better way to discover if a game is accessible enough for you to play. Over the last year, we've spoken to thousands of gamers with disabilities, and we learned there's no one-size-fits-all magic accessibility solution. Everyone's needs are so nuanced and personal, so building a platform that really supports that and adapts to each user was really our North Star in guiding how we built Able to Play. Personally, as a cancer survivor, I live with a disability, and around 1 in 3 gamers do too. So whether you need subtitles of a certain size, support for color blindness or more, or you're someone with very specific content requirements for the games you play, Able to Play is for you. I invite you to join us on Able to Play, and I hope you discover a new favorite game.
Are they going to give us a link?
Play their way. Thank you.
AbleToPlay.com. Okay.
Whether it's volleyballs or paintbrushes, our next presenter knows the fundamentals of making a visually dynamic game pop off the screen.
Oh!
Hi, I'm Greg Labanov, director of indie game projects such as Beastie Ball, Chicory, Colorful Tale, and Wandersong, and I'm here today to present to you the nominees for the Visual Design Award. Visual design is probably one of my favorite aspects of games to work on. I think visuals are a really, really important part of any game project because they are the window to the soul of what your game is. You know, by making decisions about what to show and what not to show and how to show it, you kind of make decisions about, you know, what your vision of the world is and what your universe, you know, what your game is about, right? But there is also the thing that the first thing players will see and what draws them into your game in the first place. So it's, you know, a really important part of any game direction is what the art looks like. So we're here today to celebrate some nominees that have made awesome projects that
I love how many Magane there are.
Using their art as a holistically interesting part of the experience. So yeah, here are the nominees for visual design.
All right.
Path of the Teal Lotus by Split Shock Studios.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Crow Country by SFB Games.
Oh. Okay, that would probably drive me nuts with the little pixels and stuff.
Harold Halibut by Slow Bros.
Oh, it's like a little stop animation thing.
Haunty by Moonloop Games.
Oh, that's terrifying. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. That's kind of scary.
Squire by All Possible Futures.
They're so cute.
And Ultros by Hadouk.
There's a lot of colors. It's like a painting almost instead of a game. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. Okay.
And the Indie Game Award goes to...
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card!
By Slow Bros.
Not the Yu-Gi-Oh card, though.
Hi, my name is Onat, and I'm the director and composer of Harold Halibut.
Hi!
And on behalf of our entire team, I would like to say how deeply honored and grateful we are to receive this award for visual design. Thank you to the Indie Game Awards organizers and judges. It truly means the world to us. For those of you who might not know, we spend a huge portion of our lives working on this game.
That makes sense.
13 years, in fact.
13 years?
A third of my life. And we had moments where we wondered if this ambitious idea would ever see the light of day. But here we are, finally sharing this world with you.
It's gorgeous, though.
The heart and soul of Harold Halibut lie in its handmade approach. Every character, every set piece, every tiny prop you see in the
That's
game and on the
intense.
screen was sculpted, painted, and assembled by hand. We wanted to create something that felt tactile and alive.
Oh yeah, no, they needed to
Something that
win.
reminded
If
of
they
classic
didn't, I'd have been
stop-motion
mad for
animations,
them.
yet push the boundaries of what a modern game could look like. To be recognized for this effort with the award for visual design is incredibly gratifying. This award really belongs to the entire team. Every single person who poured their creativity, sweat, and occasional tears into Herald Halibut. Thank you.
Wow.
You stuck around through the ups, the downs, and the weird experimental phases. We also want to thank our supporters and community. Your encouragement made the tough times easier. Every
I
kind
love
word,
that.
every keep going helped. I guess if there is one thing to take away from this is that passion projects can take their time, but they're worth it.
I love the body language. You can
Anyway,
tell how
thank you for
passionate
this
they are
award.
about
It
this.
feels a bit wild to be finally talking about a finished game after 13
Look!
years of probably next year. We are so grateful, and we hope you enjoy Herald Halibut as much as we enjoyed making it. Thanks again, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Aw, they're my favorite so far. You can tell they loved this game. It's like one of those Studio Leica movies. It's wild.
If you played Sorry We're Closed recently, you've probably found yourself bobbing your head to the beats of our next presenters.
I'm not the victim, I am the system. I'm
Okay.
not wrong with my infinite wisdom.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Elder Mikey's.
And this is Master, and we are Okamura. Now, let's talk music, right? Music.
Is that a Yu Hakusho
has
shirt?
the ability to deepen immersion. It can bring out emotion, and it can create long-lasting impressions. The indie scene in particular knows how to use music to elevate the player experience.
Okay.
I'm talking the haunting melodies that linger as the screen is fading black. I'm talking the sweeping scores that are driving the hearts and the souls. Look, at the end of the day, the right kind of music, that's transforming the soul of the game.
I ain't gonna hold you. That song might be a banger for real. With that being said, here's the nominees for music. Core Keeper by Pug Storm and composer Jonathan Gear.
Ooh. It makes me think of like a Ghibli movie. I love the I'm not even gonna
Flock
hold you.
by Hollow Ponds and composer Eli Rainsbury.
Ooh. So whimsical and fun.
Pacific Drive by Ironwood Studios.
Sulfur and smoke.
Oh.
Glows through the snow.
Oh.
It smells like money.
This is very cinematic. Like a movie.
The Cub by Demagogue Studio and composers Shane Barry and Igor Simic.
Oh my god. Okay.
Thrasher by Puddle Studio and composer Brian Gibson.
Oh my goodness. With the visuals, that's really cool. Like the sound and the visuals really work together in this.
And Wild Bastards by Blue Manchu and composer Ryan Roth.
It's Western themed. All right. All right, who's getting
And the
it?
Indie Game Award goes to?
Man, them folk at Ironwood Studios for Pacific Drive. Come on, man.
Yay!
I swear when I drive, let's get it.
Hey everyone, I'm Will Roger, composer of Pacific Drive, and I'd like to thank the Indie Game Awards for choosing our game in the Best Music
Melanin!
category. This year had some fantastic soundtracks in the indie scene, and so it's an incredible honor to be recognized along with the other nominees. Pacific Drive was a rare treat for me as a composer, being able to score a game that takes place right in our backyard here in the Pacific Northwest, and to craft every single sound from scratch without any preconceptions of genre. I'd like to recognize D'Anthony Wooten and Sam Suggs for their performances on my score, as well as the over 20 different bands who contributed to our radio
20
soundtrack.
bands?
I'd also like to thank the brilliant dev team at Ironwood Studios and everyone who contributed to bringing this game to life. And last but not least, my warmest thanks to all of the fans of Pacific Drive.
That's what's up. I like it though, it's a vibe. I feel like this is something I would listen to while working, you know?
Earlier this year, these two set out to make waves in the industry by introducing drag to players who might not be familiar with the culture. We're thrilled to have them on the show to help us recognize other trailblazers who have made a significant impact on the industry this year.
Yay! Is that a
Hi,
blow
I'm
pop?
Ian, and this is Jess. We're two of the developers behind Drag Her, a 2D fighting game showcasing drag royalty.
Some studios don't just create games, they change the industry. Throughout the night, we'll be honoring 4 trailblazers whose actions speak louder than words. Studios, individuals, and organizations making a lasting impact and setting new standards for innovation, inclusivity, sustainability, and creativity.
Their groundbreaking efforts are not only shaping the future of our industry, but inspiring the next generation of developers to dream bigger and bolder.
Strange scaffold. Ooh.
Hello, Indiegame Awards. My name is Aubrey Nelson Jr. I'm the studio head over at Strange Scaffold, and I speak on behalf of myself and everyone at the studio who I get to collaborate with when I say just how much it means to be recognized in this way. Thank you so much for this honor. And I'm now recording this just straight off my phone in a vertical format to be as authentic as possible, especially for those who are familiar with my TikTok presence, speaking from the heart sincerely with as few bells and whistles as possible. To make a very long story short, I never intended Strange Scaffold to be a monolithic idea of what a quote-unquote good indie studio can or should be. What I hope it demonstrates is what's possible if at every layer of a studio, much like a game design problem, you work from your values. I don't want to bring perfect things into the world, even if that were possible. I want to bring more things into the world with collaborators who are empowered and can go on to, in their own communities, with their own visions of games,
this is
continue
awesome.
to make games in ways that make them feel strong and safe. I get to work from those values every day
this is
because
amazing.
I have the extreme blessing to run into a cavalcade of extremely talented and good people. People like Tom Veneta and Meredith Hall and Kawatiano and Candice Udert and RJ Lake and Romero Bonacausen. The names go on and on. Thanks to all those people and many, many more, Strange Scaffold has had the opportunity to ship 15 games in 5 years, and we've got a lot more on the way. So to end this somewhat long-winded acceptance, I really hope that this is the takeaway for people who are watching what Strange Scaffold is doing and has done over the past few years. It's that a game studio is not a binary template of a thing that you do. A game studio is a home. You can fill it with things that you love. Not with giant spiky furniture just because that's what someone tells you makes a home good. Smash.
Not smash! Cannot. That was awesome. Now I need to look into them more because
Our next guest understands it's not the size
already
of
got my
games,
attention.
but the impacts they can make.
Hi, this is Ben Laserbeam, Program Director of the Playtopia Festival and a member of the video game band Team Laserbeam.
Hi!
Over the last decade, Team Laserbeam has been committed to creating aggressively short punk games that deliver maximum impact in the shortest time possible. So I'm really honored to be presenting the Bite Size Game Award.
Really?
I think short games are so important. I think that it is so great seeing developers respecting the time of their players and giving them experiences that are just as impactful as longer games are. And I think it's a rebellious act creating short games like this, which are often sort of non-commercial. They're the kind of games that you could never see coming out of the AAA space, and it's the kind of thing that only indies can do. So high fives to everyone that's nominated for this award. You all made beautiful, amazing games, and I really hope we're going to see more stuff like this in the future.
I love how
Here are the
supportive
nominees
everybody
for Bite Size
is.
Game. Buckshot Roulette by Mike Klipnika.
That is friggin' terrifying. I also
Click
don't
on
like
it by
guns, so
Strange
I'm
Scaffold.
sorry.
Duck Detective: The Secret Salami.
It's
by
the
Happy
sexy
Robin.
duck again! Not a furry, but that duck is hot.
Minami Lane by Doot.
It's so cute!
Please Touch the Artwork 2 by Thomas Vaterzoy.
Oh my god, I want to touch it all!
Thank
Oh
Goodness
no,
You're Here
puzzles.
by Cole Supper.
Aw! It looks so chaotic! I didn't say a duck was hot, I said that duck was hot. There's a difference.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Thank Goodness You're Here by Cole Supper. Yay!
Yay! If you want to touch it, it's free. Yes.
Hi everyone, James here from Cole Supper. Will here from Cole Supper.
Hi.
We're here in Barnsley Town Centre. We just wanted to say a big heartfelt thank you for the award. Thank you.
I love that. Just thank you. It looks like one of those adult cartoons that you would watch.
Our next presenter understands the intricacies of crafting a game from tooth and bone all by themselves.
It is better. Oh my god. What am I looking? Oh my god, why are there always spiders?
Madison, and I'm a solo developer. Making games by yourself requires you to spend a huge percentage of your life sitting alone at your desk and obsessing over your craft and making things.
Aww.
Starting a game is easy and finishing a game is grueling, and it's amazing that any game gets made at all,
That
but
part.
especially when it's just one human dedicating their life to make something. So our next award celebrates those people who choose to spend their time alone making things for others. Here are the nominees for solo development. Animal
Okay.
Realm by Billy Basso.
Are those dead animals? It's animal ghosts.
Children of the Sun by Renee Rother.
Damn. I can barely do
Critical
my
Custodian
job. Like,
by
this
Kyle
is
Thompson.
insane. Cat Warrior.
Knuckle Sandwich by Andy Brophy.
I'm sorry, pause. What is happening here?
Magical Delicacy by Skull.
We played this one. Magic! How do you choose someone for these?
And the Indie Game Award goes to Animal Well by Billy Basso.
Animal Ghosts? Animal Ghosts.
Thank you so much. This is just extremely cool. I spent about 7 years working on Animal Well, and for most of that time, it was just this kind of secret, personal project that
I just
was,
wanna give head
kind of
pats.
embarrassed to even say the name of. So to see it get this level of recognition is very unreal to me. IGN and 6-1 Indie were some of the first groups to even cover Animal Well back when it's still relatively obscure and hardly anyone knew about it. So this feels super genuine. While I did
I just want to
work on
give them
Animal Well
head
alone,
pats.
I still had
and
plenty of help
cookies.
making it into something that many people could actually have access to and marketing it. So I want to thank some people for that. First, my business partner, Dan Edelman, who lent the project his sort of business and marketing wisdom. And when he joined the project, I was able to transition to working full-time, which was amazing. I want to thank Jason and Leah and everybody at Big Mode. Still
Aw.
super honored
No,
that
I meant
you
the
chose
dev. I did
Animal
mean the
as your
dev.
first published
100%
title.
meant the dev. To clarify.
Then I want to thank my girlfriend Madison, who's another solo developer, for just
You were
talking
right.
with me each day about game design and art and programming, and also for
Also,
giving
that
me
mic looks
this
like a
award.
BL
And
lightsaber,
then-
and it's distracting.
Yeah, I
me.
just want to thank there's the broader community in general, all the people, in the Discord server, the moderators, people making guides and fan
You
art
heard
and
me.
video essays and mods, and there's just so much stuff that I keep finding on the internet that blows my mind, and all that stuff just makes it into an infinitely larger bit of culture than what
Tell me I'm wrong.
initially made, and for that I'll always be grateful. Thank you so much.
I was say, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Oh my god, Animal Ghost. Is that a Cobelia?
You may have noticed that one game was missing from the category. Aerial Knight's We Never Yield. Back when the nominees dropped, Neil reached out to us and let us know that We Never Yield wasn't a traditionally solo developed game, so he respectfully withdrew it from consideration. However, we still wanted to invite Neil on to be a part of the ceremony and share a few words about Daniel Wilkins, the talented composer behind the Never Yield music, who tragically passed away in November.
Aww.
Hi, I'm Neil. I was Dan's best friend for a very long time, almost 17 years, where we went to school together, we got our first bank accounts together, and we worked on the Never Yield games together. And I just want to take a second to tell you all how much of an amazing person, developer, and friend Dan was. Dan was a nerd, just like me. He loved nothing more than to talk about video games, to play video games, to argue about all types of different things in the video game space, but also call me very early in the morning and talk about what anime I just absolutely had to watch. I want to tell you how much of a dope person he was, how inspiring he was, how he had all these creative and different ideas that would have contributed to video games and just music in general. I could sit here and talk about Dan and how dope he was forever, but we don't have time for that. I would just like to tell you how Dan would love an event like this that honors and praises game developers and gives them their flowers while they're here. One of my favorite things to think about is how there was a time where this guy came up to me and Dan while we were at some event, and he just started telling Dan how amazing he was and how much he loved the music that he created, and how Dan talked about that for days, because oftentimes we don't praise developers. We don't tell them how much we appreciate the work they create. All Dan ever wanted was to make music for video games. So I want to take the time to thank you for giving us the opportunity to make games for you all, for giving us the opportunity to live our dream, and and to let you know how much of a dope person that man was, and how much I'm going to miss him. And my hope for all of you is that you all find a friend as good as he was to me. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for being so vulnerable and wonderful. That was beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, is this the music?
Try to keep up. I keep it going, bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I'll be dripping this down. I'm running wild now. I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. Say it loud, I say it proud. I'm never gonna quit. Too legit, need to assist. I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this.
Okay, this looks badass though.
I will only ask once, boys. Give me the crown.
Okay. I have not. I want to play it now.
We back.
Oh. I love this. It's so sad and beautiful and wonderful and just...
Playcrafting was integral to our start in the industry, so we're honored to have one of the key members of
Y'all have to give us a minute after that. You can't just hit us with all those feels and emotions and then go into the next award. Like, bro, I need a minute. I need like 5 minutes.
Hey everyone, I'm Christy Pride. This is Dio, and we work at Playcrafting.
Damn.
Over at Playcrafting, we work to bring events, resources, paid opportunities, and a sense of community to devs at all stages of their career. And tonight, I am so honored to present the award for innovation. Innovation lies at the heart of the indie
I need to play
scene,
more
making
indie games
indies
is
the
what this
lifeblood
is
of
telling
the
me.
entire industry. It's where new ideas are born and the boundaries of gaming are consistently pushed. Tonight, we recognize the games that stand out for their bold creativity, ones that challenge conventions and redefine expectations. Beyond their artistry, innovative games help democratize the medium. They remind us that gaming isn't solely defined by multi-million-dollar blockbusters. It's an accessible canvas for anyone with a vision. Here are the nominees for innovation. Cryptmaster by Paul Hart,
wow.
Lee Williams, and Akupara Games.
Okay.
Karma Zoo by Pasta Games.
Look at them. Aminals!
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes by Simogo.
I don't know what's happening, but...
Arara by Sven Algrim, Mathilde Hoffman, and Bastian Klausdorf.
Arara.
Rusty's
They are.
Retirement by Mr. Morris Games.
Okay, this one I've seen. This is in the Wholesome Direct.
UFO 50 by Mossmouth.
Oh. It's a puffin! Is that a walrus? What?
And the Indie Game Award goes to...
Drumroll.
Cryptmaster by Paul Hart, Lee Williams, and Akupara Games. Congratulations.
Not the creepy music. Not the creepy music! No.
I am the Crypt Master, and I have decided
Copyright infringement!
to grace this ceremony with my presence and collect my award in person. After all, it is my game, and I did single-handedly make it in the face of great adversity. For example, the oafish meddling of my two chief minions, Paul Hart and Lee Williams.
Not
the Laurel and
minions.
Hardy of game development. Yeah. Also, continued interference from David Logan and his gang of clowns at Akupara Games. Plus
Clowns?
incessant noise from the composer Surashu and the game's voice cast of insufferable old hams. So, I'm not thanking any of that shower. I gather it's also customary on these occasions.
I
to
like that this
thank
is
the
focusing
players
on the awards.
for enjoying the game. But then I've seen what
And the
those
devs
degenerates have
themselves.
been doing in
Unlike
my
the Game
crypt.
Awards.
I will, however, thank the Indie Game Awards for recognizing my excellence. They are a beacon of sanity and have my eternal gratitude. Thank you, Indie Game Awards. This is my award. I'm worth it. I'm keeping it. I deserve it. Good night.
I mean, okay, yeah, we got the Okami
Life
sequel,
happens
which
in the
was
blink of
great,
an eye.
but
Our
like,
next presenter
real
understands how
shit.
emotionally devastating that can be.
Damn, emotional impact. Or like emotional damage, am I right? Hey!
Hi, my name is Richard Beer. I am the engineer and one of the developers of the game Before Your Eyes, released in 2021. We won a BAFTA award. Very
Dang.
proud of what we've done and the impact that the game has had on our fans and our players. Games have a rare ability to move us, making us feel things we didn't expect and creating connections that stay with us long after the credits roll.
Yeah.
Tonight, we honor the indies that have profoundly resonated with us this past year. Games that offer personal, emotional, and thematic experiences that leave us a lasting impression. Or, to put it simply, ones that have made us bawl our eyes out. Here are the nominees for emotional impact. In Stars in Time by Insert Disc 5.
Okay. I've seen other people play this.
Kind Words 2 by Pop Cannibal.
Okay, I remember this from the Wholesome Direct a couple years ago.
Neva by Nomada Studios.
This, I want it. I want it so bad. But I want the physical.
Self-Loss by Goodwin Games.
I know I've heard about this one.
Thirsty Suitors by Outer Loop
Okay,
Games.
I want to play Thirsty Suitors. I have not played it, but I want to. It looks amazing.
Until Then by Polychroma Games.
I also have this, and I haven't played it yet. I've been really bad about playing my games. Damn. We're gonna do better in 2025, for sure.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Neva by Nomada Studios.
Yay, Neva! Hey. Yeah, there's too many games and not enough time.
This is Adrian Cuevas from Nomada Studio. And I'm Roger Mendoza. And we want to thank you for this award. It's a huge honor on such great games. We want to accept this award on behalf of all the people at Nomada Studio, Berenice, and everyone who contributed in this project. And of course, we would like to thank the players for supporting us. It is great to see that there's still room for personal stories in video games. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Always room. I have Gris, but I really want to play Neva. But again, the physical doesn't come out until March or May of 2025. So I might just break down and get the digital version because I don't think I want to wait that long.
Hello, IGAs, and thank you for this award for recognizing how shitty the industry was.
Wow.
For a lot of people
Damn.
over the last year.
Love the
it's a
honesty.
weird thing to win an award for, but fuck it, here we are.
Yes.
You know, we put up that billboard at Summer Games Fest last year. Shit, I guess that was this year. To pay tribute to our friends who got laid off, but also to let the industry at large know that there are still studios out there like New Blood who give a shit, who will always love and respect our friends who make those games. And the truth is, that kind of stuff only happens at the indie level. You know, we don't have any investors. We don't have any shareholders. And we don't have any masters. So,
I love how snarky this is.
You know, we do have a lot of friends. But we are a small company, so we can't hire all those developers. We can't fund all their new projects, but we could put up a finger.
Yeah, fuck them.
So if you take anything away from that billboard or all the layoffs that have happened over the last year, you know, I'll say what I said back then over the summer, and that's to hire those developers, follow their new projects. And shout out when you see them. Oh shit! Look what these former Roll7 devs are doing. Look what these former Arcane devs are doing. Trust me, they're doing some cool shit. I've seen it.
And that's fine. I'm here for it.
Are the beating heart of the video game industry, and there is absolutely no amount of corporate greed or bullshit layoffs that is ever gonna change that.
That's real. Fuck the man. Let's go. Yeah, it was kind of hot, not gonna lie. Oh, that's terrifying.
Back in the Wii U days, there was one indie in particular that helped break into the mainstream with a shovel in hand. And here we are, a decade later, still talking about it today.
Oh.
Gameplay design is all about creating mechanics that flow seamlessly, challenge us in just the right way, and keep us fully immersed in our experience. Our next category recognizes indies that have excelled in this area, ones that not only offer stellar mechanics, but make us think outside the box. You know, like using a shovel for more than just digging.
Oh gosh.
Here are the nominees for gameplay design. Balatro by Local Thunk.
Y'all gonna have to explain this one to me for real, because this keeps coming up, and I'm just like,
by Sock Pop Collective.
It's cards!
Mini Shoot Adventures by Soul Game Studio.
Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty and frustrating.
9 Souls by Red Candle Games.
Oh my gosh! It's so cute!
Keyblade by Pounce Light.
Building up a world.
Victory Heat Rally by
Meow.
Sky Devil Palm.
I can't drive IRL. Why would I drive in a game? Right. Okay, it's not
And
just
the
me.
Indie Game Award goes to Balatro.
I swear on all that's holy. Y'all gotta explain this to me. No shade or nothing, but like, what is this game doing?
Award for Balatro.
Oh my god.
I adore interesting systems and emergent
That is
synergies when I play
terrifying.
games.
Can it go
And I set
away?
out to create something with those elements for myself and for a few friends of mine when I started working on Balatro 3 years ago.
I cannot.
I love that I ended up being able to share this passion project with so many players from all over the world. I want to thank everyone involved in the creation of this game.
This is
The whole team
terrifying.
at Playstack, Louis F., the musician, Martin DeMayer, my friends, my family, and my partner. I would not be here right now without your support.
Oh my god, make it go away, please. Thank you, God. This thing is terrifying. Everyone is raving about this game, and I'm like, do I want this? And I'm like,
Our next presenter
I don't
is
know.
no imposter, never sus, and arguably wears way too many hats throughout the industry.
Hi, I'm Victoria Tran, the Community Director at Innersloth, creators of the game Among Us. I'm also the co-signer at our indie game fund Outersloth, a Wholesome Games co-organizer, GDC advisor, and I write a monthly community dev newsletter. As you can probably tell, community management is very important to me, very dear to my heart, and it's a title that covers so much more than most people realize. Whether it's an individual or a whole team, they're the unsung heroes who wear many, many hats and capes, and I guess you could say pants and other
Makes me hungry.
clothing
Thanks
items.
for pointing
but
that
I'm getting
out,
ahead of
Gemini.
myself. Really, they're handling everything from player support to keeping conversations positive, marketing, sometimes PR, organizing events, managing feedback, it goes on. They endure
Right.
a lot, but their work is vital in creating a space where players feel heard, valued, and connected. Our next award celebrates those who have gone above and beyond to foster a vibrant, inclusive community in an industry that can make doing so a little bit challenging
Right.
at times. Here are your nominees for
We're
community
gonna
management.
talk about Balatro after this. Yes, crab with gun. The thing I didn't know I needed. This game blew up. It went insanely viral.
Local Thunk.
I swear on all that's holy. Mostly because I was just too good at it. Wow, Rami. Humble
Massive
brag much.
monster.
Humble brag. It's like a rave going on over there.
NPC Studio.
Oh, it's Vistria.
Pounce Light.
Ooh. This looks so cozy. Okay. Alright. Let's see who wins.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Aggro Crab.
Hey! Crab with gun again! Let's go! Same! I really like Scarlet Hollow.
Holy shuck. Thank you so much for the award in community management at the Indie Game Awards.
Aw.
When we got told that Aggro Crab won, I think I handled it pretty well. That's so cool. Like, I just think that I held it together. I really don't think you could tell how I was feeling. I want to bring attention to the studios, devs, and community managers that were also nominated for this category. So please make sure that you check out Black Tabby Games, NPC Studio, Pounce Light, Local Thunk,
I
and
love the support.
also our beloved friends over at Massive Monster. I never thought I would get the opportunity to meet so many incredible people through running the community at Aggro Crab. Over 3 years later, we've grown over 600,000 crab fans across multiple platforms and even more who have played our games. As a community, we always try to bend the limits on what we can say and do as marketing and community. I mean, we're making games. Why can't we
Right.
tweet about how there are microplastics in your balls and there's nothing you can do about it? Or
That's
that
fair.
we added a gun. Or that Krill has a dumpy. Or that time that we literally just tweeted peanut.
No, you can't say that one.
Why not?
Because a bunch of people are going to be watching, and you probably don't want all of them to hear you say the word peanut.
I want to thank every player in our community who has either purchased our games, played
Why
them,
not?
said hello at conventions, or even drawn incredibly raunchy fan art that I will never, ever unsee with my eyes. You freaks. Thanks to the support of our community as well, we've managed to raise over $70,000 for a variety of ocean conservation charities, including WDC and Sustainable Coastlines. That's the equivalent of buying another crab's treasure about 2,000 times. You are why we're here today and why we can do such things. Community management is something that is a team effort. I'm so grateful to lead the community for our insane
these
studio,
are so
but
fun.
our community is as incredible as it is thanks to my partners in crime. I mean, our entire studio is filled with talented devs who were willing to pitch in with helping to make funny videos or even pitch an idea or especially help with the freaky content that I couldn't do alone, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They're the best and they are what makes Aggro Crab who we are.
I
And
love
finally,
how passionate
I want to give a
everyone
huge thank you
is.
to the community managers of Aotearoa in New Zealand and all of the other community managers throughout the world. You are the backbone of the gaming community, and do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. It would be a
Yes.
mess without every single one of you. So thank you again, and Godspeed.
Yay! Congratulations, Aggro Crab! Yes! Look at the little cactus. And it's a fork! Okay. Industry impact.
Hey, we're so honored that Outer Sloth is one of the Industry Impact recipients.
Hello again.
That's super cool. Forrest, that's this guy, Inner Sloth, and I are really happy to see how it's taken off like this. For those who don't know, Outer Sloth is our indie game fund that we made after the success of our previous games, Among Us and the Henry Stickmin collection. Thank you so much to anyone who has bought those games, played them, continues to play them. You help us do cool stuff like this, and also just help us survive and grow as a studio with no investors.
You need to buy it! Buy it, Gemini!
Outer Sloth was designed to offer deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days. It's our way of combating predatory deals that don't keep the developer's sustainability or success in mind. Unfortunately, we have seen a lot of those, we have experienced them, we have been offered them, etc. So yeah, it's a little wild out there. But sharing our success and supporting indie games is incredibly important to us, so we hope this helps devs gain a little bit more independence. Alongside Casey Yano from
I
Mega
love
Crit
this.
and a mystery friend contributing to the Outer Sloth money pool, we've signed 7 games since our reveal this year for a total of 16 games and growing. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. If you'd like to find out more and maybe wishlist the games there, buy the games there, you can always find us at outersloth.com. Either way, keep supporting indie games. Thank you so much.
Bye! Oh. Summer Game Fest.
Last week, the Women-Led Games Showcase gave us a glimpse of what's to come in 2025. Tonight, they're here to recognize the standout achievements from the past year.
Hi, I'm Shar, the founder and director of Women Led Games. Indies have always thrived on creativity and fresh perspectives, and tonight we celebrate a studio that's pushing the boundaries of both. Our next award honors the outstanding achievements of a game developed by a women-led team, one that reflects the diverse greater.
I love the plushies and that bag.
Here are the nominees for Women-Led Game. Board Let's by Anti Games.
Oh, this one's cute. I keep seeing it on my threads.
Key Locker by Munana.
Ooh. Is it a rhythm
Love
game?
Ghosty by Janbei Games.
Oh. Look at the little ghost friend.
Mexico 1921 A Deep Slumber by Macala Interactive. Nightmare Cart by LW Media.
Scary games. It's like Ghost Rider, but not.
And The Crimson Diamond by Julia Minamata.
Oh. Is it a mystery? Alright. Let's see.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Mexico 1921 A Deep Slumber by Macala Interactive.
Ooh. I have not
Hello,
heard of this.
everyone. First of all, thank you for
Hi.
taking us into account for this huge honor. Mexico 1921 is our first game for a lot of us in the team. So it's really a crazy thought that we get to be here and that we get the recognition from our peers and from people we admire. It's been a long journey, so I really want to thank our team for making this story a reality and for allowing us to toggle the line between what a game really is. Is a game really an archive? Can an archive be a game?
That's cool.
It's been a
cool
crazy
idea.
journey, so all I can really say is thank you for this time, for this space, and I hope we can continue to build a world where games like this and stories like this have a chance. So thank you.
The game is about being a journalist looking into a corruption scandal during the time of upheaval in Mexico in 1921. That's cool.
Our next presenter is no stranger when it comes to writing for demons,
Interesting.
gods,
Thanks,
and secretive
Rami.
townsfolks.
Oh, Sun! Fun.
Howdy, I'm Sun M of Perfect Garbage fame, and I'm here to introduce Narrative for the Indie Game Awards.
Yay!
A game story can transport us to new worlds, make us feel deeply for characters we've never met, and challenge our ideas about the world around us.
No.
The following indies deliver just that, an unforgettable narrative filled with compelling characters, immersive worlds, and thought-provoking themes. Here are the nominees for Narrative. 1000 Times Resist by Sunset Visitor.
Ooh.
Arco by Arco Team.
Oh, look at how little they are.
Caravan Sandwich by Studio Plain Toast.
Ooh.
Fear the Spotlight by Cozy Game Pals.
I don't play with Ouija boards, so absolutely not. No. Hell
Last
no.
Time I Saw You by Naboroshi Artworks. And Mouthwashing by Wrong Organ.
What the hell am I looking at? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no. Absolutely not. No. I don't give a fuck.
And the Indie Game Award for Best Narrative goes to 1000x Resist by Sunset Visitor.
Excellent. Wonderful. I don't want to see that thing again. Yo.
Fine. Hi, my name is Remy Siu, and
Hi.
I'm the creative director at Sunset Visitor Studios.
Hello, I'm Pinky Lee, and I am writer and narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios.
Hi.
On behalf of the cast and crew of 1000 Times
Really?
Resist. On behalf of the cast and crew of 1000 Times Resist, thank you. We're so grateful and honored to be awarded Best Narrative.
We want to thank our team, Colin McDougall, and Tan, and Koda Yanagawa.
We'd like to thank our composers and sound artists, Justin O'Coin, Lynn Cacho, Drew Redman, as well as Connor Wiley, J. Lo, James Neves, and our family and friends and mentors for all of their years of support.
Hi everybody, I'm Tim Schafer from Day of the Devs. On behalf of the whole Day of the Devs board of directors, the curation committee, and the whole crew that puts together all these shows every year, I want to say thank you to the Indie Game Awards for recognizing Day of the Devs and its efforts to highlight the best in indie games and others. We have been around for over a decade, but last year we became an official nonprofit. Just to make our mission clear.
Sorry
which
about
is,
that,
This
guys.
isn't something that we're doing to get money, but something we're doing really to just celebrate video games, to promote the art form, to highlight games that might be overlooked, and also highlight the developers that make those games and bring them together with the fans in a really fun atmosphere that is much more of a games festival than a conference of any kind. So thanks again to the Indie Game Awards, and thanks to the whole Day of the Devs crew and everyone who volunteers to put those shows together and spend the time to find the best games out there and bring it to everyone's attention. Thanks to all the developers who share their games and everyone who's shown up to our
Sorry
live show
about
in San
that. The
Francisco or
stream
watched
dropped.
the trailers online.
Stream dropped.
Thanks for supporting Day of the Devs for all these years.
It shouldn't
At
be a
PAX
black
East
screen.
2023, we met with Toge Productions to discuss an idea for this next category, an award to honor someone who makes a significant impact
Hey.
through storytelling each year. When it came time to choose the first recipient, and therefore name the award after them moving forward, there was only one clear choice.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for the opening game because I won't be able to do that yet.
Oh.
So my name is Muhammad Fahmi, but you can just call me Fahmi.
Hi. coffee talk. This one's, God, what is it called? No, it's something, I can't remember what it's called, but I have it on my Switch. This is Love After EP, right? Yeah. Or After Love EP. I could never get the latte art right in Coffee Talk at all. Oh, I love that they named an award after them. That is so
I'm
sweet.
Chris Anthony, founder and CEO of Tokyo Productions. I work on Coffee Talk together with Fahmi. Fahmi is a great film director, a great colleague, and a great friend. He had made a huge impact during his time at Tokyo Productions, not only to our studio and everyone in it, but also to the wider indie game development community.
They did win the Pass Was Around Coffee Talk.
He inspired many people all around the world.
A Space for the
I hope
Unbound.
that his memories and legacy will continue to be remembered, and that his work will be able to inspire many more.
Oh my God, not
Hi.
JJK.
My name is Sasha Ariana from Pixelnesia and Tokyo Productions. I had the privilege of being one of Fahmi's closest friends and collaborators. I've worked alongside him on What Comes After and After Love EP. Since his passing, I've taken on the responsibility of continuing the narrative work for After Love EP in his honor.
I love that.
Fahmi was more than a friend to me, and his loss was a profound blow that left me deeply shaken for a long time.
This is so emotional, this
And
award
witnessing
show.
the collective grief within the indie game community only reaffirm how deeply his absence is felt. And it's no exaggeration to say that the industry lost a voice that is truly irreplaceable. Fahmi was a storyteller of rare passion and vision, brimming with narratives he longed to share with the world. And although his time with us was far too brief, I take solace in the stories that he brought to life through his games. And I hope we continue to share stories to each other in whatever medium we see fit and carry his legacy forward.
My heart, these are all so
Selaku
emotional.
orang tua Muhammad Fahmi merasa bangga menerima
Oh my
penghargaan ini.
gosh.
Terima kasih kepada pihak penyelenggara atas apresiasi yang diberikan untuk Fahmi. Terima kasih juga kami sampaikan kepada semua pihak yang selama ini selalu mensupport Fahmi.
Kecintaan dia akan industri game lah yang membawa namanya dikenal. Bagi Fahmi, game bukan sekedar hiburan, namun juga sarana membangun imajinasi dan menciptakan dunia yang bermakna. Penghargaan ini menunjukkan betapa besar dampak yang dia tinggalkan. Meskipun Fahmi sudah tidak bersama kita, semangat dan cerita-ceritanya masih hidup di hati kita dan terus menginspirasi bagi siapa saja yang memainkannya.
You should cry. We're all crying in the club today.
Thank you so much. Coffee Talk was a very personal project for me. It helped me through a very weird time in my life, and I'm glad if it can help you in some kind of ways too. I just want to say thank you. This game basically changed my life, and you, the players, are part of the things that changed my life for the better. So thank you so much.
God. This award show has me in my feelings. I love this. Ah, man.
Our final presenter of the evening is.
Y'all gotta give us a minute between these awards. Let me get a minute to recover.
IGAs.
No pressure.
I need a minute. Damn, can we have 5 seconds?
And welcome all you party people. We finally made it. We're here at the final award of the night. My name is Davion Gooden. I'm the creative director over at Studio Xavier and the developer of the surreal adventure RPG, She Dreams Elsewhere, coming soon. And it is my honor and a privilege to present the big kahuna, the big cheese itself, Game of the Year. Now, look, I know we all just love award season. We all love the discourse. We all love asking questions like, oh, what's the point of award shows? And why did this get nominated? Why didn't that get nominated? Davion, when's your game coming out? And honestly, all those thoughts and questions are valid and also extremely stupid. Because Game of the Year, it's more than just a title. It's more than just an award. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of the games that have come out and had a profound impact on this industry and its players, whether it be for their artistic direction, excellence in storytelling, unique gameplay mechanics, or because they were really just that good. The following indies have done just that. They've captured our imaginations and redefined what's possible within our industry. And on behalf of our entire community, I am so grateful for their existence.
Aww.
So without further ado, here are the 10 lovely
Right, Ken?
nominees
Right?
for Game of the Year.
Right?
1,000 Times Resist by Sunset Visitor.
I don't want to be a creeper, but like...
Animal Well by Billy Basso.
Okay.
Arco by Arco Team.
Well, this one hasn't come up yet.
Balacho.
What the fuck is this game?
Crypt Custodian by Kyle Thompson.
Yes, Cat Warrior.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes by Simogo.
Laser Eyes.
Mouthwashing by Wrong Organ.
No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Never by Namada Studio.
Oh, Arco was the one with the camels. Thank
Nine
you, Rami.
Souls by Red Candle Games.
Okay, this I remember for the kitties. And it looked like a...
And UFO
Like a
50
painting.
by Mossmouth.
Interesting, interesting. Who's gonna win? Come on!
So, without further shenanigans, the Indie Game Award goes to
Oh, fancy. Is it a birthday card?
Balacho by Locothon.
You're kidding me. I'm sorry. Do I need to play this card game?
I'm honored to accept this award for Game of the Year. I've had the
Creepy
pleasure of
clown.
playing some incredible indie games in this past year, including a lot of the fellow nominees.
Creepy
and I'm so proud to
clown.
represent such a vibrant, creative, and diverse corner of the games industry. Our games are able to take big design and aesthetic risks in a way that AAA games cannot, and I believe
kind of
2024 was truly a banner year for independent games. However, the thing that sticks out to me the most since I announced Balatro is the incredible love and support from my fellow indie devs. This is a hard industry, and every person I've spoken to has been
No more clown,
passionate,
please.
kind, and willing to lend a helping hand without fail. There are a lot of wonderful humans in this line of work, and I would love to share this award
Card
with
stands had a
everyone.
great year, for real
I sit on a
though.
lot of shoulders to be here, and I hope I can pay a fraction of the success forward.
I don't understand. What is it about this game? Maybe I just need to experience it to understand. But like, what? No, I'm not down with the
We
clown.
know the proper pronunciation of
Absolutely
Balatro,
not.
and we know who we're mailing all these awards to.
Oh,
That's
those
a
are
wrap
cute.
on the inaugural Indie Game Awards.
Yay!
Congratulations to all of our nominees and recipients, and thank you to all of our incredible presenters who took the time to help us celebrate a fantastic year for indies.
To all of our fellow showcases, journalists, content creators, organizations, and more who made tonight a reality, thank you. The IGA started as a text exchange back in
Not
2022.
Nine Falls and Animal
amongst the
Well were
618 crew,
robbed.
and it feels surreal to be here with you all in this moment.
Once again, thanks to the sponsors who came in to support the ceremony at a moment's notice. Pocket Pair, Very OK Vinyl, V Publishing, and the Powell Group, as well as Playcrafting and Brookland for throwing the official viewing party.
Well,
Well,
tonight was a
remember, not
celebration for
winners.
the scene. It would be foolish to end the evening without recognizing how tough of a year it's been. As
Yeah.
Dave discussed earlier, thousands of lives have been negatively affected by layoffs, studio closures, and consolidation, and unfortunately, it doesn't end there. The war in Ukraine continues to wreak havoc on so many lives. Palestinian and Lebanese families continue to suffer in the Middle East. Women's rights are dwindling. The livelihoods of our queer, trans, and BIPOC friends and family are put at risk daily. It's now more important than ever
Damn.
to treat one another with kindness
2024
and respect
sucked.
and
Thanks.
support
Thanks
those
for
in
the
need.
reminder.
So with air in your lungs and blood in your veins, thank you all for being here with us to celebrate the games that help give us an escape.
The Indie Game Awards will return in 2025, and gears are already in motion to elevate this proof of concept into an unforgettable event for the foreseeable future. We want to build the IGAs together, so if you have a moment, we'd love to hear your feedback. Head on over to the official website where you can fill out a survey with your thoughts on tonight's ceremony. And of course, don't forget to support all of the nominees, presenters, and more by checking out the IGA Steam event.
Thank you. Happy holidays. And play more indies.
Bye. And thank you. This was fun. Look at all the games. You're all winners. Every last one of you. Everyone's a winner. And the judges. Oh. The credits are rolling. That was fun. It's 6-1 indie. Gemini. But that was fun, and that was really cool. For the first one, I liked it. Did I want to see more visual novels on here? Yes. Yes, I did. A moment of silence. But I love the focus on indie games, and instead of just fluffing this shit out with a bunch of trailers or announcements and stuff, it really just focused on the game award winners, the awards themselves, and the developers. That's what I want from an award show, not a 5-fucking-hour award show where they speed run the awards. None of that. I want this. I want something like this that is clearly created to celebrate the games. Like that. And that's what I want to see. So, right. Thank you for the follow, Skizzle96. That was really good. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Let's look at the Steam thing, because they got like a Steam sale going on over here. These are the nominees. Everything's got like a pretty good sale going on. Neva is $15.99, so you get 20% off. Mouthwashing, I'm not. If y'all want me to play mouthwashing, somebody gonna have to buy it for me, because I'm not doing it. I refuse. But, yo. Let's all go play some indies. Yeah, let's play indies after my stream. This was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this said cuckolding, but it says click holding. They need to fix the text, because it looks like cuckolding. It really does. The L is a little too close to the I. I did like that the Game Changer Recognition Award for the guy who helped create data lists of jobs. Yeah. Openings for game devs out of work. Exactly. That was really nice. It was very much a community-focused, community-centered award show. It wasn't just about winning. It was about people who uplift the community and work every day to promote indie games in the gaming industry and to be the change that we all want to see in the industry. And that was what was really important about this. There were some great games showcased. There were some that I've never thought about playing, weren't even on my radar, because I typically play visual novels, but I do want to play a bigger variety of games. So I'm definitely going to check some of these out. I did play the demo for After Love EP, and we did play Magical Delicacy. I remember that. I dare you to play click holding. It's $2.39. If there's a game that you want me to play, you can buy it for me and gift it to me, and I will play it on stream just for you. That has always been a rule here on Blurty Old Tome. Let's go. If you want me to play Balatro, you're gonna have to buy me Balatro. I'm not paying for that game. Like, DM me your Steam name. It's, oh my god. Here. What is my, oh, here it is. I was like, what is my Steam name? That is my Steam name. Go with God. Because it's not Blurty Old Tome, which is the funny part. Click holding is also like short, a guaranteed one stream game. Robbie, you say that like you haven't been here for a while. Every time I play a game that's only supposed to be a one stream game, it always ends up being 3 streams. Or 12 hours of my life. Y'all know how we work here. Keylocker. Love Ghosty. I remember it had a demo. I didn't know it was out, but the demo looked really cute for that one. Why is it opening too? Duck Detective has that sexy duck, and it's 20% off. Okay, Duck Detective I might buy myself because that duck is sexy. Nobody is gonna make me not say that. That duck is really attractive in a really he shouldn't be attractive kind of way. I have Coffee Talk on Switch because I bought the physicals for it. And Coffee Talk 2. What the heck? Steve over here glitching. In Stars and Time. I have What Comes After on Switch. This looks like a Cartoon Network show. Minami Lane as the Tanukis. We've been playing Fields of Mystria. Last time I saw you, I want so bad. I played like the demo and it was so fucking good. There's so many games and not enough time. I'm just gonna start playing things. Okay. So I got to test out test when I was at PAX East last year. I was at Togei's booth and they had an early alpha demo of it. And I was like dying. And like the dev was right next to me trying to help me out. And I was just failing miserably. I had a lot of fun with it. It was kind of weird, kind of creepy. Very much a puzzle game. But yeah, I kept dying. It was insane. I was like, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? And they're like, do you want a hint? No, I don't want a hint. They were actually really nice at the Togei Productions booth. They were really sweet, really cool to talk to. And I had a lot of fun talking with them. Let's see. Grave Seasons. When will we have a playable demo? I must play the game where I can farm, fuck, and kill people. Let me play. Let me in. Sorry. Got a little intense there for a second. But yeah, I don't know why their alarm's going off, whatever. Drag Her just sounds amazing. Why does it have mixed views? That's insane. Looks like Mega Man and Beautiful Joe had a baby. Okay, I have Love Shore, but that game is 11 fucking gigabytes for a visual novel, and every time I get ready to download it somewhere, I'm like, it's 11 gigabytes of what? Of what? We did play the demo for it a while ago, but like the full game is 11 gigabytes, and I'm still kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's a lot of really great games here while waiting. Love Hell. That's interesting. Are you like fighting and romance? Hold on, pause. Love Hell is a cross between a visual novel and bullet hell, where you have to battle your emotions in order to get with the boy of your dreams, participate in school activities, defeat your rival, and even play rock, paper, scissors, embark on an adventure-packed journey for romance. What the fuck? Seriously? What is this? This looks amazing. Yo! Okay, that lets me do it. I didn't think it was going to let me add it to my wish list. Okay. That was cool. That was wild. Okay, there's a lot of really good games here. So definitely check this out. Also, it's the winter sale, so thank you for the raid, Sasu. How are you? Hello, Raiders. We're just looking at the Steam store sale that's going on for the thingy thing, the Indie Game Awards. But hello, Raiders. If this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Naja B. I go by Blurty or Blurty Otome. I play indie games, Otome games, visual novels, BL games, and JRPGs, but never on stream. And we just watched the Indie Game Awards like you guys did, and we're just going through the Steam page and looking at the games that are here. But there's a lot of fun stuff. Oh, this is the furry game! This is the sexy furry game from, that wholesome director. I was like, yo, why all the animal people like really hot? Does it make me a furry? I don't know what this is, but that looks really cool. Listen, my heart still belongs to the duck from Duck Detective though. Yo, that duck started talking and my heart went pitter patter. I was like, I'm in love with the duck from Duck Detective. You will be mine, my love. You will be mine soon. Soon. Where is my duck friend? Oh, there it is. Y'all not gonna tell me that's not a sexy duck. Look at this duck. That is a sexy duck in a hat. Like, sexy. Hold on, can we get the voicing? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Did I muted this tab. Duh.
The Salami Bandit.
Listen to that sexy duck.
A nefarious lunch thief tormenting a dingy call center.
Yes. Bringing sexy
Everyone
quack.
has a
Yes.
Or a secret. But I'm a master of deductions. And the early bird always catches the criminal. This case ain't gonna be a walk in the pond.
That's right. Sexy duck.
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Frederson's bag.
The trail of crumbs must lead to the
Good
truth.
question. Good question, Robbie. Excellent question. And quack the case.
I'm getting framed. Duck Detective, the secret salami.
Okay, y'all know I got a soft spot for jaded detectives. Like, I don't know, it's just like the grungier they are, the more world weary they are, the trench coat, the dingy trench coat, living in a 1-bedroom apartment, living off of coffee, like Kyle Hyde is the one. It's the one. But I just love me a grungy detective. Like, even Gumshoe from Ace Attorney can get it. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. They're just really hot, really sexy. Like, I have a problem. It's okay. Gumshoe can 1000% get it. And you know what? I feel like Gumshoe gives head. Thank you for the hydrate, Snow Monkey. You know Gumshoe gives head. You know Gumshoe will treat a lady right. Gumshoe out here is all about self-care. Gumshoe will make you breakfast in the morning. Because Gumshoe try to keep you. Gumshoe wants you to stay. Man would empty out his entire bank account for you. Oh my God. Snow Monkey, thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you for supporting this amazing community and for being here and being a part of the community. And just your presence is always, always appreciated. But yeah, no. I think he'd need you to explain it to him, but he's very giving. I think he would, but that's what I love about Gumshoe. He can be taught. You know, he could be talking, yes, go get you some food, Sasu. Thank you for coming through and for kicking it with us. Hey. All his 3/4 from Miles pay cuts. Listen, I don't need somebody with money. I just need somebody who's attentive to my needs, okay? And I think Gumshoe would be. Gumshoe would be an excellent lover. In fact, there are several game characters that I think would be excellent lovers. And we can talk about this another time. Gumshoe chuckling and going, oh, like that. You got it, pal. Yo! Oh my God, Robbie! We may need to end the stream. We might need to end this one. I might need to go play an Ace Attorney game real quick, you know? Just for the lulz. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Ken, thanks. Thanks for being here as always. End the stream before you open up an AO3. We see some searches going. Listen. Gumshoe X Reader for the win. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Oh God, it's getting warm in here. Dick Gumshoe can get it, guys. What do you mean? Give away. Okay. Well, on that note, that was the Indie Game Awards, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Oh, I'm gonna play some Ace Attorney. Oh, okay. Oof. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you all for coming through. I hope you had fun watching the Indie Game Awards. I had a lot of fun watching. It was really great to see so many indie games being celebrated and so many indie devs who worked so hard throughout the year to make their projects a reality and to just uplift the community as a whole. And this was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what they have in store for us next year. I think one thing I'd like to see in the future is more visual novels being nominated and being considered, because even amongst indie games, visual novels tend to still be kind of second class when it comes to things. And I want to see more visual novels getting their shot in the sun. So other than that, I think it was great. Thank you guys for always being there, for coming through. I am going to stream some more before the end of the year, but my schedule, I'm not going to have an actual schedule. I'm just going to stream when the spirit moves me, because I need some time off sometimes, you know? So just keep an eye out for announcements. I'll definitely be playing some stuff throughout the week, and the coming weeks, I should say. So keep an eye out for that. And again, thank you all for being here. If you want to kick it with me away from Twitch, you can find me on my socials. I am most active on Blue Sky, Instagram, my website, Blurdy Otome, and occasionally Twitter, unfortunately. I'm Blurdy Otome everywhere, though, so you can find me pretty much anywhere as Blurdy Otome. I am also on YouTube, if I can spell it right. I just got my partner status back, so please watch a video, leave a comment, like it, share it, so that I can get paid like a real person. Thanks, appreciate it, always. That's pretty much it for me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I will catch you in the next stream. All right, y'all. Bye!